My people, welcome back to Drew's Barbershop, aka Flawless Looks. I love all of you brothers and sisters out there. Today I want to talk about two Bible verses that pertain to barbering. There are a few, but today I want to talk about two. All right, let's discuss. So understand that I'm not a Bible scholar. This is really for fun, not for instruction, or this is not a message to, help you find salvation or anything like that. This is my personal faith in Jesus Christ and the Bible. If you want to listen and you're not a Christian and you just want to listen for entertainment value, by all means, I hope you enjoy yourself and maybe even learn something about the Bible. In particular, these two verses come from the Old Testament, the Torah. So the next one's going to upset a lot of you guys. It's a very short verse, but it's going to upset you guys, I promise you. So this one, I'm going to read from the King James first. I'm going to read a couple of other versions too so that we could discuss, all right? So I personally, by the way, I believe the King James Version is the most accurate for the New Testament and the Old Testament, from the Greek in the New Testament and the Hebrew in the Old Testament. So let's take a look, and this is what it says. I'm about to anger a lot of people right now. All right. Ye shall not round the corners of your head, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thine beard. So let's read the New King James Version. You shall not shave around the sides of your head, nor shall you disfigure the edges of your beard. Let's read the New American Standard. You shall not round off the hairline of your heads, nor trim the edges of your beard. That one particularly sounds like it's against shape-ups right over here. That sounds like a much different translation than the other ones I read. But let's look at NASB 1995. You shall not round the side growth of your heads, nor harm, very interesting word there, harm the edges of your beard. And let's just look at one more. Let's look at the NASB 1977. You shall not round off the side growth of your heads, nor harm the edges of your beard. So there's tons of Bible versions, probably thousands of them at this point. And just a side note, I think that these people are creating these Bible versions because it's a lucrative business for them to create their own Bible. I guess it's like that, right? So let God's judgment be on them if that's what they're doing. They're playing with the Word of God. But that's something I wouldn't play with. I think the very last chapter in Revelation and the last verse deals with a big warning against that. But we can see from those versions, right? From those verses. This is the book of Leviticus, by the way. So if I can get to some fancy editing, I'll throw it up on the screen for you so you can see for sure. So the thing is this, the sides of your head, are they talking about a skin fade? Is skin fade illegal in the eyes of God? That's a question you got to ask yourself and be up to your own interpretation. I hear skin fade when I hear that. The one Bible version made it seem like it was about shape-ups. It was about edging out the corner of your beard, right? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that translation is against skin fades? I know that Hasidic Jews, they interpret that to mean that they are to leave the hair, I guess, somewhere around the sideburn into a long curl and it falls down, right? Does the Old Testament Leviticus book even apply to Christians who are not Israelites or Jews, right? That's another question, because we all know that Jesus said he didn't come to destroy the law, but to complete the law. Paraphrasing, I don't want to put words in the big homie's mouth. So these are all interesting things to talk about. I was thinking about it. Could a skin fade be against God's law? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is there something I don't understand? I'm lacking understanding in this particular verse, or do I got it head on? Do I got it? Is that what it is? Is it about skin fades and shaped up beards? I really don't know, but it's up to interpretation, and it's fun to discuss. And if I am sinning by having a shaped up beard, oh my gosh, God forgive me, please. I personally think that the book of Leviticus is directly to the children of Israel in that particular time. So I don't believe it is a sin. But in case there is something I lack understanding on, which is plenty of things. God forgive me. And my people, let me know if you guys found this fun. If you guys want more content like this, that's us digging into the scriptures and trying to apply this to our life as barbers, right? So you guys have a great day. I promised you guys 3 videos in a day, and I did it. And I am exhausted. I've been drinking this just to stay awake, and I got a little ching left, and I shouldn't be drinking this, honestly, but I had a long day. I woke up early to start my day at the gym. So this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 5, verse 5. Let's start right here, guys. Let's talk. So it says, "And thou, son of man, take thee a sharp knife, take thee a barber's razor, and cause it to pass upon thine head and upon thine beard. Then take thee balances to weight and divide the hair." So what's happening here in Ezekiel is God is very upset with the Israelites, and basically he is using Ezekiel's hair in 2 ways. In one way, to describe how the Israelites are going to become scattered all around the world for being disobedient. And then the other thing is also the element of humility. That's right. So how many times have we become obsessed with vanity, and everything's about our hair, our beards? Ladies, it's about your ombre. It's about, your highlights, your nails, this and that. So one of the most humiliating things you could do is sacrifice. And what Ezekiel is doing here is he is getting rid of his own hair, his own beauty, okay, and showing his humility in front of God. So also remember that if you're one of God's people, the punishment for you being disobedient is going to be more serious for you than for somebody else. You see this all the time in the Old Testament with the Jews. They're always getting in big trouble, and they're always upsetting God because they're chasing after other gods, chasing after golden calves or money, or getting wrapped up with other kingdoms and all their other gods. So the same can be true about us Christians who are grafted into the tree of life. We mess up all the time, and the harsh reality is, being a Christian, bad things will happen to you because it's more about you trusting Jesus Christ. And what happens is, it's called backsliding. You start doing stupid things. You start wrapping yourself up in sinful life, and ultimately what happens is you get that big spanking, pop, 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 and Pops will he's trying to turn you around so that he can give you the life that he wants for you, not the life that you want for yourself. So that's all I can say at this point. I'm rambling. Your boy Drew Santana. I'm out. By the way, check us out. Come on down. If you live in Westchester or in any of the boroughs, come take a trip up. 1996 East Main Street. Come hang out with me and Brother Oso. We'll have a blast. You know what I mean? We'll have a damn podcast, right? We'll be happy to have you guys. 1996 East Main Street, Mohegan Lake, New York. Drew's Barbershop, formerly Flawless Looks. Join the family. Thank you, my people.